When you buy a 65-inch TV, you are not buying for one season. You are buying for years. If brightness isn't enough or motion feels off, you notice it every single day. Most people only realize that after installation. So I compare the top 65-inch TVs of 2026 side by side. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one is worth considering and which one you should skip. Hi, I am Pooja and welcome to Clearbuy. I spend all my time buying and testing home appliances. TVs, soundbars, washing machines, ACs, and more to see how they perform in real life, not just on paper. So you can buy confidently without wasting your money. Everything I share here is from real testing and real experience. Before we jump in, let me quickly explain something that will help you understand every TV in this video. Panel types. Don't worry, I'll keep this simple. Regular LED is the most basic. It gives you a decent picture, nothing fancy. Works fine for everyday TV watching. QLED adds a quantum dot layer on top of that. What does that mean for you? Brighter, more vibrant colors. Reds look redder, blues look deeper. It's a noticeable step up. Mini LED takes things further. Instead of a few big backlights behind the screen, you get hundreds of tiny ones. Sometimes 500 or more. So the TV can make one part of the screen really bright while keeping another part dark. That means better contrast, better HDR, closer to what premium TVs look like. And the prices have come down a lot. And then there is OLED, where each pixel makes its own light. So when something on screen is black, that pixel just switches off completely. Perfect blacks. But at 65 inches, OLED starts around 1.7 lakh. One more thing you'll hear, IPS and VA panels. IPS gives you wider viewing angles. So even from the sides, the picture stays consistent. VA panels gives you deeper blacks but weaker side angles. If your family sits spread across your living room, IPS is usually better. If you sit straight in the front, VA gives you richer contrast. That's it. That's all you need. Let's look at the actual TVs. Starting with the TCL T8C around 55,000 rupees. TCL T8C on Amazon and T890 on Flipkart. Both are the exact same TVs, just name difference. Now, what actually makes this special? This is a QLED TV with TCL's HVA panel. That's their VA technology. And it runs on a native 120Hz panel, not that fake motion smoothing stuff. Native 120Hz. And with VRR support, it goes up to 144Hz for gaming. At this price, that's genuinely rare. The audio is where most TVs at this price fall flat, but not this one. You get a 35 watt Onkyo 2.1 system with a built-in bass unit. When I turned on a movie scene, I could feel actual bass. Most TVs here gives you thin, tiny sound. This has real presence. And Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, Google TV, 3GB RAM, 32GB storage. And for under 55,000 rupees, this TV is honestly hard to beat. If you want a real QLED upgrade with solid audio and smooth performance without crossing 55,000 rupees, this is the one. Now let's talk about a name most Indian households already trust. Samsung. The Crystal Vista 65-inch. Currently around 60 to 65,000 rupees depending on the variant and platform. And here is something you need to know. You might see this listed as Crystal Vista, Crystal Infinity Vision, Crystal Vista Pro. They are all essentially the same TV. The difference? The remote. Vista Pro comes with a solar remote that charges from room light. Others come with basic smart remote. Same panel, same picture quality underneath. Now, this is a VA panel with edge LED backlighting. Deep blacks, punchy colors, especially blues look really vibrant. The picture is clean and Samsung's color tuning has always been confident. Samsung's real advantage here, Tizen OS with 7 years of software updates and arguably the best after-sale service network in India. That peace of mind is real. But let me be honest, this is a 50Hz native panel. No Dolby Vision. Audio is 20 watts. Adequate, but you'll want a soundbar for movie nights. And gaming performance is basic compared to what the T8C offers. If brand trust, service reliability, and clean picture quality matter more to you than raw specs, this Samsung is a solid, safe buy. This is the TV that genuinely surprised me for 65,000 rupees. Mini LED technology. And the picture quality, I did not expect this at this price range. Not even close. The TCL Q6C or C6K both are same TVs, QD mini LED TVs. Now, let me tell you what that actually means in your living room. Regular TVs have maybe 10 or 20 big backlights behind the screen. Mini LED, This one has 512 plus local dimming zones, hundreds of tiny LEDs working individually. So imagine you are watching a night scene. There is a bright moon against a completely dark sky. On a regular TV, that brightness spills everywhere. The sky around it looks grayish, hazy. On the Q6C, the moon zone lights up sharp and bright, and the sky around it stays genuinely dark, deep black. That's those 512 zones doing their job. You can see the difference the moment you watch it. And on top of that, you have got QLED color technology layered over this mini LED backlighting. So not only is the contrast better, the colors are richer and more vibrant too. Native 144Hz refresh rate, the highest in this list. Sports, gaming, fast action content, everything is smooth. For gamers, 4 HDMI 2.1 ports. Even many premium TVs about a lakh don't give you 4. AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, IMAX Enhanced Certification, Onkyo 2.1 audio system with 40 watts total output, built-in bass. For a TV speaker, it actually makes you feel like you don't need a soundbar immediately. 3GB RAM, 32GB storage, Google TV. This is my personal pick. If picture quality per rupee is what you're chasing, the Q6C is where the real value sits right now. Stepping into Samsung's QLED territory now. The Vision AI QEF1 around 77,000 rupees. This is where Samsung gets serious about picture quality. Quantum dot panel with VA technology. Deeper blacks, richer and more accurate colors compared to the Crystal Vista. It's a meaningful step up. Samsung's Vision AI feature actively analyzes what you're watching. Movies get one treatment, sports get another. The results are visible. 100% color volume certification. HDR10 Plus support, Tizen OS with 7 years of upgrades. Now, things to note. This is still a 50Hz panel. No Dolby Vision. The smart remote is not included. It costs around 2000 rupees extra. Audio is 20 watts. Okay, not exciting. Honestly, the Q6C gives you more for less on display, audio and gaming. But if Samsung's ecosystem and brand reliability matter to you, the QEF1 is a premium Samsung pick. Sony. And I want to be really clear about what this TV does and doesn't do. The Bravia 2 Mark II. Around 78 to 83,000 rupees depending on the variant. Sony's X1 processor is genuinely one of the best at upscaling. What does that mean in real terms? Older HD content, those TV shows you have been watching for years, older movies, they look noticeably cleaner and sharper on this Sony compared to most competitors at this price. That processing magic is real. Color accuracy is excellent. Google TV. Clean interface, massive app ecosystem, and Bravia Core gives you access to movies in up to 80 Mbps quality, better than most streaming apps can deliver. But here is the honest facts. No Dolby Vision. It supports HDR10 and HLG. The panel is regular LED, not QLED, not mini LED. No 120Hz, 60Hz panel. Audio is 20 watts. Okay, not impressive. For this price, you are paying for Sony's legendary processing, upscaling quality, and long-term reliability. If that matters more to you than raw panel specs, Sony is Sony. And if your budget stretches further, 3 names worth knowing. The LG QNED 8AA around 90,000 rupees. LG's mini LED option with a smarter AI processor and genuinely better HDR brightness than most TVs in this list. The Sony Bravia 5 around 1.4 lakh. Sony's mini LED with the powerful XR processor, Dolby Vision, 120Hz. This is where Sony's reputation actually shows up fully. And the LG OLED C5 around 1.7 lakh. Perfect blacks, infinite contrast, 144Hz. If your room is dark or controlled, nothing else comes close. But bright rooms, mini LED is more practical. So these are the best 65 inches TVs you can confidently buy in India right now. If this video helped you even a little, a like and your one subscribe really keeps me motivated to test and share more honest reviews every day. If you are planning to buy one, I have shared the product links in the description. It supports the channel and costs you nothing extra. And if you have any doubts or questions, drop a comment. I read every single one. Thank you for being here. I am Pooja from Clearbuy and I'll see you in the next one.